Oh my God.
We're back.
We're back.
It's like 2025. What the
freeze
hell?
over or something.
It's been forever.
Yeah.
We finally got
Like,
back from our alien abduction. It's amazing. So
I don't think I did. I'm
we
pretty sure
traveled
I'm
to
still there.
Lanulus. We came back. We went to Iberia. We went to Lemuria. We went all over the place. So.
And
Yeah,
Amanda's
on the
been
TARDIS.
writing and everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How many books since the last episode? It's been what? 2 books since the last episode for you? I think. 2.
I think so. Did I release Amelia Earhart on the show?
Yes.
Like, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah.
That's where we left off.
Probably about. That was like a year ago. Jesus.
Yep. It's been that long.
Crazy.
Well, it's one of those things where life gets in the way and all this other kind of crap. So
implodes multiple times.
Well, I moved. I messed. I'm the one. It's my fault. I'm the one that's got everything. Like tonight, I'm not even in the studio in Ringgold. I'm actually coming from the log cabin in Somerville. So
nice.
Yeah, it's we have got a thing with T-Mobile. I tell you, I shouldn't say it until we're done with the show, but I'm kind of blown away with how good they actually are.
Nice.
And I ordered one of those waveforms to put outside. Here's the great thing: the tower's only a quarter of a mile, so it's like right there. But I put a waveform out there. I'm already 200 over 200, but I put a wave thing out there, and I'll probably be a little bit about double that at least. So,
I'm coming to you live via satellite. So because I'm here via.
What was that, Amanda? What's Amanda?
Can you get EPB where you are?
No.
Oh,
no.
That sucks.
No.
EPB is by far the best.
Well, where we're at in Ringgold, we have RTC. And RTC is, God, we're 5 gig over 5 gig in the studio.
Nice.
God, how much are you paying for that?
$168.
Wow.
Damn.
Yep. And Chattanooga just became the first 20 gig city.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was EPB, one of EPB's goals. I missed them.
Yep.
They are upgrading our town, but it hasn't happened yet. So we're getting Spectrum's moving into our area finally, and they're doing full fiber. So we'll see what happens. But
yeah, but it's Spectrum.
I'm on satellite. I know. I'm on satellite right now. Thank you, Elon. So that's why I've even got internet. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. I was gonna say if it wasn't for them, only thing that you'd have left after that would be HughesNet.
DSL.
Oh God.
DSL was what was in this place when I moved in. So yeah, that'd be fun.
Yep.
Go back.
Yeah, it's too funny.
In fairness,
when we first when we first moved in here, we called who is it? It's Windstream or something like that, right? And when they told me, oh, you're gonna love it, it's great, and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, great, and then they told me the cost. I'm like, whoo! I said, I must be getting really good bandwidth for that. She goes, oh, you're gonna be so happy with it. I said, well, what are the speeds? She goes, 5 over 5, and I'm like, oh, 5 gig over 5 gig. She goes, oh no. 5 megs over 5 megs. I said, why would I be happy with that? That's high speed. Yeah. I said, that's high speed DSL. And she went, yeah. And I'm like, why are you happy about that? It's just not right.
We are in 2025, not 1995.
It was ridiculous. So everybody's been busy. Mark, you have been to every freaking con there is.
Oh, they brought me up, man. I'm weekend at Bernie's. They brought me up, and I sign books, and I say hi to people. We've been doing the podcast twice a week, and that takes hours to get a 15-minute episode and a 30-minute episode.
Why?
Because I have my epilepsy.
Yeah,
break and all that. That may happen on this, guys. So that's why we're not doing this live. If I freeze.
No, we're not doing this live because I don't feel like doing it live. No, you'll be all right.
The internet, it might be me,
because no pink lipstick and just mascara.
Oh, yeah.
My first week at a new job. I can't scare them just yet.
No, and that's yeah. We got the new book coming out. That took 2 years to get out, and that's Dark Side of the Smokies, and launches August 19th.
Hold on, I think I've got an actual. I got a picture of that somewhere.
What? You got a picture of that? How did you get that?
Well, I don't know. Whatever you sent. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I think this is. I think this might be it, bro.
Hey, that's it. You got it. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that.
Spear finger right on the cover.
Top right there.
Yeah, that's a Carolina chickadee, which is the symbol of protection of the Cherokee. So they protected the world from Spearfinger. They protect the world from a lot of things. So she's kind of hidden under the corners of various pages, as the Carolina chickadee's hidden throughout the book, places to protect you from things we're writing about. So pretty cool.
It is very cool. And then Miss Amanda. This is Miss Amanda's book right here. I said, oh, look what I got.
Yeah.
13 reasons. Darling, I can give you way more reasons than 13, especially with some people.
I'm going to start stabbing people who make that joke because
I know.
This is book 9.
Now it's 14.
It's been going on since 2019, and people are like, "I got more than 3." Shut the fuck up! It's not your series; it's mine. Literally started as a joke, on a panel. Somebody should be talking shit about 13 Reasons Why.
Make 13 ghosts. Just saying.
Yeah.
I love that movie. That's a great movie.
Good remake.
I love that movie very much.
We've got news, guys. We've got nerd news to dive into. So
I don't understand.
You do.
Yeah. So let's get into this Polygon thing. I'm curious.
Oh man. Okay. So just a couple weeks ago, Steam removed every basically pornographic game that was considered pornographic,
which is like all of them
on their system, which is a ton of games. And then itch.io had to do the same thing, and it's because the credit card companies said, "Hey, you sell this stuff, we can't take credit. You can't take credit cards anymore." And it's a religious company in another country has been forcing, they've been trying for years to get them to remove various games, and so they pushed really hard, and so the credit card companies are like, fine, we will stop it. And so Steam and itch just took them all off, and Steam was like, okay, we'll take the highly questionable ones out, but my favorite is Good Old Games. They decided to fight censorship. They gave away 1 million pornographic games over 2 days.
Oh free. My Lord, that's crazy!
Grab them. We can't sell them, so grab them, and we're gonna pay the companies. It was great.
That's nuts.
Well, like here's my thing. Like, first of all, what defines pornographic? Because in all of in all of these games, these women, we don't wear armor in these games. Our armor is a bra and panties. Like, literally. And somehow or another, that's expected. As a gamer, I have an issue with this. Like, why can't I have real
slippery slope. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. Like, yes.
But also,
her. Kind of the inner parts of her breast are slippery slopes.
An argument can be made for in between her legs, too, if we're going to get technical. But
see, it all works.
but like, what here's about games like old school, like Duke Nukem or the early Grand Theft Autos and stuff like that, and then there's a lot of role-playing games.
Prostitutes in that game. Leisure Suit Larry, like.
Leisure Suit Larry. Okay, I got to start playing some of these games. This is hilarious.
Oh, what about some
Leisure Suit Larry was amazing.
Baldur's Gate 3 has implied bestiality, where you have sex with a druid shapeshifted into a bear.
Look, when I upgrade my RAM, if I can't play BG3, do you know how angry I'm? Should I just fucking buy it and then wait to play it? Because at least I'll have the game at that point.
Wait till it goes on sale. It's still like still like $60, and it's been out a few years. It'll drop soon, so it's worth it.
I'd like to be a PC gamer with that one. It's cheaper than buying a new Xbox.
That's like, where's it gonna stop? And that's why GOG is fighting back.
Well, my thing is, how hard did they push? What did they offer these credit card companies? Because you got to understand, these credit card companies are making a crap ton of money, an absolute crap ton of money, to be processing these payments for these games. So what could this religious organization possibly have threatened them with?
I don't know. And that's, but there's some states banning.
Was it the Scientologists? Because, I mean, they're the only ones who can seem to accomplish anything. Oh, shit. No, should I have said that out loud?
No, you can say it. I don't give a shit.
We just suddenly got turned off in Clearwater. But,
what a shame.
Yeah. But that's just the news. It's still battling out. Some companies are fighting back, but Valve and Itch, they just dropped everybody without even notice. Wow. So all these companies, these indie developers,
there's going to be so many lawsuits because of that, though.
Yeah, there's a couple LGBTQ ones that are like just explaining their life experience and stuff, and they got pulled. So because questionable content, and that's why it's like, who's watching the watchers? So we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
So then you put one in here. Let me see if I can get this up right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Daredevil Punisher. The Punisher.
Yeah. So this is our good buddy Jimmy Palmiotti, who hangs out at Emerald City down in Clearwater.
He's there like all the time.
Was one of the he was one of the original comic writers. Yep. He was one of the original comic writers of the Marvel Knights imprint, way back when, Midnight Suns, and it was like Ghost Rider and Punisher and Daredevil and a bunch of others, and they were kind of like a little more adult without being their adults only. So, but anyway, they kind of Marvel let that go for a long time. The whole Disney buyout, Marvel dropped a lot of things, but now they're bringing it back. And this is going to be the first series in the new imprint, and Jimmy Palmiotti is the lead writer. And I'm excited. This was probably one of the coolest early days. The Punisher, remember, he first appeared in Spider-Man comics, and he was kind of a second-tier nobody Spider-Man villain for a little while. But then Daredevil, Frank Miller, made him the Punisher a badass. And that's the Punisher we know and love. And if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have it. And then Jimmy Palmiotti, when Marvel Knights, they relaunched him and Daredevil, made them a bloody feud. It was incredible. And now they're bringing him back. And if you like the Netflix, now Disney Plus, Daredevil and Punisher series, that was mostly based on the Marvel Knights imprints, a little bit of the Frank Miller stuff. So I'm excited to see the comics back. I'm super excited. So
that's good.
You bring up the Netflix, now Disney Plus, and that makes me think Jessica Jones, which in turn makes me think Dexter, which is, John, I didn't send you the links, man, because I could nerd out over the new Dexter Resurrection. I mean, I still can. I still can. I don't need links to nerd out over this. Look, I don't watch things as I wait and binge. This show I am watching every Friday.
Oh, are you?
Nice.
I thought about it. I'm like, I've gone back and started watching, like, I'm watching Hell on Wheels again.
It's so good. I was not expecting this level of good. I wasn't.
I wasn't a big fan of the prequel show, so I was kind of holding off on this one. Again, I was waiting to watch it at the end. Because the prequel one I got through, but I struggled. But that reminded me of the last couple seasons of Dexter.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. It's not really a prequel. And I don't care what they tell you. New Blood was to try to satisfy us fans who were pissed off, pitchfork pissed off at the end of season 7. They wanted to continue that. We were mad about what they did. They didn't do such a great job. Clancy Brown was a wonderful addition for sure, but that series, that season was a fucking joke, and it should never have existed. However, whatever they're doing now, however they're working this, it actually works, and it works so well. I cannot. every week I'm gushing. Like literally, me and Maria are like, I just jizzed. Like that's what we wind up saying every single Friday.
Nice to hear. So that's a visual.
I'm thinking about it in my head. I'm like, oh wow, hello.
We got to get Maria on here just for
discussions.
We got to get Maria on here for an episode just so you guys can talk about that, and John and I will just sit back and enjoy the show.
Yep, that's going in the memory bank. I'm just telling you now.
Just have her on.
Yeah. That is their saved for future reference. Yes.
Yep, that's what it is. Right. So then we got into this. I don't know. So I'm just we're gonna bring it out. It'll play, and then we will come back and talk to it. All right.
25th anniversary, one of my favorite games. Yeah.
Wow, look at those
graphics. Oh no! What have we done?
Whoop.
Yeah.
Leroy.
I'll be the first to die.
But he didn't say Jenkins. He
Got
was just
10
like
more of those.
Yeah, they cut it off. Yeah.
Jenkins.
Did you kill him?
I shot him. He's still alive though.
So, in order to get out of that room, you're gonna have to push a button on the wall.
Okay, you jumped down. Okay.
2 broken ankles. I think that was first.
There's probably a hypo for that.
Don't let me lead. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh no.
Anyone like a drink?
I'll take 1 hypo slushy, please.
I might have triggered 5 crocodile roids. No.
Okay, I appreciate you. You're still playing that game?
It's really good. It's my favorite.
Can somebody hack this replicator for me, please?
It was a turret. Got ambushed.
Look at it, guys. Look at it.
Oh, geez, there's a robots. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, this is a cramped elevator.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, almost like it wasn't designed for 4 players.
Encountering the protocol roid will be funny. Oh, someone here. Tiptoeing.
Go for it. All right.
Oh god.
Are you in trouble? We're coming. He looks like us.
Here comes.
Buddies. Oh.
Robot.
Back to fail me again, insect.
Wow.
All right. So System Shock 2, I mean, that's 1990s graphics there.
That's,
But
but they look really good. They were super cleaned up.
Yeah, they cleaned them up it was the 25th anniversary remaster. It came out. System Shock 2 is probably one of the greatest games of all time. You ask anybody, and it's considered one of the top. It's scary. It's exciting. It's got a great story. And for the longest time, you could only play it single player again because the co-op had been long cut out of it, right? It was made for 90s internet, so it was made for LANs, basically. And now they've added back 4-player co-op with this edition. And the game itself is great. It was one of those first immersive sims where you had to build your character up. The story takes place all in-game. There's not really any cutscenes except at the beginning and the end. You have to just totally deal with the game. And when you're single player, you could be psychic, or you could be a Navy guy, which is more tech, or you could be a Marine, which is all weapons. And you could be kind of a jack of all trades, but you couldn't be a master of any. But with co-op, each person can focus on one thing. So you can have one guy who's really good at hacking things, one guy who's really good at weapons, and one guy who's that psionic and basically a space wizard. And you could do all that, and that made the game so much cooler. But it made supplies so much rarer. So you're constantly giving each other. That game was notorious for being stingy with ammo and things like that. So you wind up running a lot. But in the co-op, co-op just made it fun. The girls and I fiddled around with it a little bit the other night, and it's still a little clunky, not perfect. But
so where do you get that, Mark? Is that Steam?
You can get it on GOG or Steam. I would recommend buying anything from GOG now, because GOG, Steam made that terms that said, hey, at any point we could delete your games because you don't really own them, releasing them. Whereas GOG, no DRM, no nothing, and once you download it, it's yours, and
it's for PC?
They'll never take it away. Yeah, for PC. It is for Xbox. They just revised it for Xbox and PlayStation and Switch. So because it's an older game, it'll run on just about anything. Right. They delayed it a little bit for those, but it is now. So it's on all.
What's the bit rate on those?
I do not know, but it runs on just about everything, and I think it's like $30 right now.
That's awesome.
And
holy cow.
If you don't want to play it, just download the old original one. It's like $10, and it's still a fun game if you don't want to deal with all the new stuff. But
so I can put that on my laptop. That could be a travel game. Now, does it play offline, or you got to be online?
Yeah, no, offline except for the co-op. Co-op's online. So, but you can play offline as much as you want. And that story has some of the greatest plot twists of any sci-fi story you've ever.
Is that something that we could all log in and play together and stream the play?
Yeah, we certainly could.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Could. That would be good. That would be fun. I would like to see that.
I'm not a gamer. So. I don't know. I'm more worried about the professional side.
It's all
Amanda,
good.
you look so bored. We're sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, I went on a rant. I just did a podcast episode about that.
This is what I was waiting for. Right. This one right here.
This is nerdy as hell, baby. This is why we're here.
Yeah.
So, the Commodore 64. How many of you had a Commodore VIC-20 or Commodore 64 or Commodore Amiga back in the day? Yeah.
I had them all. I
love that the pre-orders are starting at $299 in today's world of, and it's got an AMD processor.
Yeah, this is not as like they did the Commodore Mini
AMD for that cheap anymore.
No, they did a Commodore Mini a couple years ago, which was just an emulator. It looked like a Commodore 64, and it played all the old games, and it was just an emulator. This is an actual. It's got the full keyboard. It's got. It can run any of the old discs. It can run the cartridges, or you can just USB the games, of course. And it's actually officially licensed Commodore 64. They have a clear one. They have a regular one that looks like the old beige. It's amazing. I am super excited. I think I paid $300 for my original Commodore 64.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I paid $300 in 1984 money for my Commodore 64.
Wow.
And that's not including the disk drive.
Price point?
I have no idea, but people are buying them like crazy. They are going to sell out. They're pretty sure very soon. And
yeah, but is it based off a Raspberry Pi? Basically,
no. It is based on the Commodore operating system.
Oh, so you're actually going to have to know coding to mess with it.
Wow.
But yeah, you're going to know BASIC and machine language to deal with it. So.
That's crazy.
Or you can just load games like we used to. Just load games for it. But the Commodore is important to me. My first novel I wrote on a Commodore 64 and sent it to my editor on printed out dot matrix pages and mailed him a box. That's how we did it.
You know what?
And I mailed him a disc,
Mark.
And then he sent it back.
They sent it back.
Mark talks about like the older technology, and then I forget that John. Please don't take this the wrong way. I forget that Mark is not the same age as John when he talks like this, and I love you guys both.
We're
like
close.
I'm just like, Mark, stop making yourself sound so much older.
I think I'm older.
I am the ancient one.
Are you
really? We're close. So.
What year?
Me?
Yeah.
71.
Oh, I am older than you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm 6. I'm a 66 boy. That was a good year.
Oh.
I'm an old Gen Xer.
5 years.
I'm Gen Xer.
I'm an early Gen Xer, and Amanda is a baby.
So, she's the baby.
Gen Xer. My dad and I actually got into this conversation. I almost disowned my dad the other day because he called me Gen Z.
You're not Gen Z.
He's like, I know. He's like, but I don't know the years.
You're late Gen X, early Gen Y.
I am 100%.
Yeah.
I'm Gen X because they redid it, and 81 has been included. I think even 82 was included.
Okay.
but they redid it, and I'm like, don't you ever call me. I said, by the way, Dad, I'm far too old to be Gen Z. Gen Z's like 15 right now, and he's like, oh.
No. Gen Z's not 15. Are they?
Gen Z's. Yeah, I think it's around there.
Generation of little fucks. I mean, kids.
Yeah. So before we move on, I want to talk about a couple of our affiliate sponsors. I have been on this Cardio Miracle for I've been on Cardio Miracle for about 3 months. And this stuff right here is absolutely phenomenal. They are a supporter of Area 52. And so there's the QR code. If you go there, by golly, you can go buy this stuff and you can help us out and actually be healthier. And then this is a new product for me is Scotch juice. Now, normally I can't take any of this stuff because it has stevia in it. But when I told him, I said, I can't drink it. It's got stevia. He goes, but it's first generation stevia. And I'm like, well, what's the difference? He goes, well, the fourth generation is, I guess there's different adaptations of stevia. And but I've been drinking that between, I do both every single day. The squash juice, I will actually go I'll do a couple times a day. But it's got me off all my supplements, and so that to me that is absolutely phenomenal.
Squash juice?
So there's two. There it is. They have the energy and focus, which is what I'm showing here now. But what they also have is it's like the Gatorade, right? But it's only got like 6 things in it, unlike Gatorade, who's got 1 million. And then they have the hydration version where, like when I'm out mowing, like I was telling Mark, last couple of days, I've got about 8 acres that I have to mow because my neighbor's out of town and I do his and mine, and it's a long day. And
that's
I'll
drink
yard.
this,
and I'll drink this stuff all day long. And I tell you what, I'll drink the, What's that?
I said no, it's light work. Mark said that's a big yard. I said, no, that's light work. Because, I have to be the sarcastic one.
Yeah, of course you do. But and that's good. There's nothing wrong. But I'll drink this stuff before I go to bed. The hydration one, and I don't have leg cramps and all that kind of stuff. Look, they're not paying me unless you go buy stuff. So if people buy stuff. Now, the one I really love is the Hero Company. Love these guys. I have the brass one, the copper with the magnets in the middle. I wear that thing all the time. They're heavy, but I love it. I like the magnets in it. So again, and what I like about them is they train dogs for our soldiers' PTSD, which is absolutely phenomenal. So
nice.
Yeah. So those are our 3 people, and they absolutely phenomenal. And I know both Cardio and Squatch Guy. The Squatch Guy was actually at the last Squatch event we were at in West Virginia, and that's where I met him. And Brandon's a really good guy. And Cardio Heart was a client from a different people we used to produce for. So, but anyway, let's get back into it.
Questions about the Squatch stuff.
Talk to me. Ask me.
Okay, so since we're coffee-aholics,
it's right here.
You and I.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I'm asking. So does it actually give you energy?
Yes. The energy and focus really does.
ADD, ADHD, the focus, that works.
You would like it. Yeah, you would like it.
Okay.
So I start off in the mornings. I'm still coffee. Well, first of all, I drink my big glass of water, and I throw back my salt. And then I'll start off with a smoothie every morning with the cardio. And then once I've got about my 5th or 6th cup of coffee in me, which I know.
That's about right.
It's about, I'm a pot a day. By myself without Dylan. Now, when Dylan's here, we're a pot, maybe 2 pots a day, but I am 1 pot a day, period. And it's always before noontime.
I used to be. I'm not so much anymore. I think I'm like,
and then I'll jump over to the,
cut back on.
I'll jump over to the energy and focus for the rest of the day. But if I'm out in the yard and doing work, I got more chickens, by the way. which is awesome.
That's amazing. I want pictures.
I'll send you pictures. But then I get into the hydration side, and the hydration one just literally keeps me going. And if I do one before bed, I no leg cramps, and that means that I'm hydrated. Which anyway, so if that's what you want, I'll put those back up before we pop out of here. So this next one, Mark, I don't know who this is. So.
Oh shoot! So you don't know this? Okay.
Married or something?
Yeah, he just got married. Yeah. Jim Butcher, probably one of my favorite authors, and the Dresden Files is one of my favorite series. It's basically this actually came out before Harry Potter, but his guy's name's Harry Dresden, and it's basically what if Harry Potter grew up and became a badass detective in Chicago. So that's probably the easiest way to do it. He's a wizard detective. This came out before Harry Potter, before the big revitalization of urban fantasy. So this is,
I don't know, man. Harry Potter's kind of a little bitch. Love him, but he's kind of a little bitch.
Yeah, but book 15 was Battleground, 14 was Battleground. The next one coming out is called Mirror Mirror, and it's coming out in January. But it was made into a terrible TV series on the Sci-Fi Channel that basically just took the name and the names of some of the characters and kind of the premise and made a really terrible TV series out of it. Again, that's what happens when you just sell the rights and you don't care. But it worked for him. It got him on the bestseller list. He had never been on the bestseller list till that.
You think if maybe someone like Amazon or Netflix takes it, they can actually do something with it?
I hope they don't pull like a Rings of Power or a Wheel of Time where they just, again, take the name, some of the premise, and just totally butcher it. If they do it right, yes, this would be bigger than Game of Thrones. This would be bigger than anything because the books are addicting as heck. It's a lot of fun. Everything from werewolves and vampires to fairy kingdoms.
Oh, okay. So he's a real wizard. Wizard. I thought you were saying like wizard, like he's a whiz at what he does. He's blah blah blah. But he's an actual wizard.
He casts spells, does all that, but he also carries a pistol and tries to save the world. But it's a great series. You could jump in anywhere. First 4 books, they don't really follow. But you'll go back to them. But anyway, the reason they're talking about possibly doing another adaptation, either a TV or movie, he's not saying. He just said, got to the point where he had to share his serial numbers and his tax ID and stuff. So, so that'd be pretty serious.
Yeah, but you know what? Larry Correa did too, and they're still not an MHI anything. I mean,
it could still be.
He's still making money from it. We're still paying him every month. So.
Yeah, John Mayberry, same thing. He did V-Wars, and now his Joe Ledger series might be being made by somebody. But the plus side to all that is Audible is doing a full cast recording of the first book. The audiobooks have been read by James Marsters, Spike from Buffy. He's been reading them since the first one. And so they're bringing him back as Harry Dresden, but they're bringing in others to do a full cast drama of his first book. So that should be out very soon. I think end of August. So we'll see how that goes.
Can I get this on audio?
Yeah, Audible. And like I said, James Marsters has read them all, and then this will be an audio cast drama.
Are they all Audible exclusives? Because I'm
no, they're on Spotify. They're on everything. They've been around. What was cool was those books were around before any of that was around. So you could get you can get those books on audio from a long time ago. So very cool. I'm excited.
I say I'm pro Kobo, but I have an Audible subscription for now. I'll probably actually keep it, but like
I do. I have credits.
As an author,
I don't even know how I got credits.
Better by Kobo.
Oh, We'll have to do it. We'll have to do a diatribe on how bad Audible is for authors, but on how bad it pays them.
It's a shame too because I still feed into it, because of Audible exclusives. That's the whole reason I feed into
that new Audible Plus that's coming, where you pay and it's going to be kind of like Netflix, where you're going to get these free ones every month, and as long as you play off of those, you don't use a credit. Is it out there already?
Correct. That
don't know.
already exists. It's been in existence since I got my Audible subscription like 5 years ago.
Okay, well, the way it works now is like if you're a low-level author, you can get put in with all those big-name authors on Amazon Plus. But if they buy, if they spend that $5, whatever, to get that extra Audible Plus, they, if they listen to like 10 other things and then listen to you, you get the percent after whatever they've listened. So instead of getting the $5 because they listen to you, they listen to 10 other guys and then they listen to you, you're getting like a nickel. So because
that's crap.
That's the way it's going to work. So it's killing the indie authors because, we listen to Stephen King. We listen to this. We listen to this. We listen to this. Oh, now we're going to listen to Mark Muncy's Erie, Appalachia or Erie, Florida. And,
where
because we listen to these other things, I get a nickel. That's actually, there's a big deal on it on a lot of the author sites right now. I'll send you there was a YouTube deep dive in it from one of the union guys, the writers union guys. So it's pretty sneaky. They snuck it in with like the May updates for all the authors too in their little notes. It was like way down in the pages on that. So if you opt in, you're screwed. But nothing you can do. If you don't opt in, no one's gonna find you.
Okay,
they're just gonna hide you in the algorithm.
I go direct through them. I go through a distributor. I'll never go direct through that.
Yeah, see, I go through Tantor Media, but Tantor Media was also one of the ones that's like, okay, this is gonna be bad because we can't pay you as much as we used to if they find you through this. So if you pay that credit right to you, great, you're gonna get your money. But if it's through this, you're gonna get nothing.
That's just wrong.
Where my money's been coming from. So, but then there's two different payouts on that credit, and I still don't understand that. But whatever.
Yeah. So.
Fucking Amazon.
Some are if they buy you, some are if they give you the click.
Well, so hey, are you guys ready for our new overlords?
Yes. International.
They're coming to get us, man.
It is not an alien ship.
Was that a Star Destroyer? Because
I'm Mr. Conspiracy.
It's not so cool.
I'm Mr. Conspiracy. I'm Mr. UFO. It's not an alien ship. I love you read the article. A small group of scientists believe this could be an alien probe. Sorry guys, it's not.
Like Battleship?
It's not.
Because
it's another
cool, sort of.
It's another, just like Oumuamua, it's another interstellar comet, basically, that we don't understand because these are new. We've just got satellites and telescopes able to detect these things, and now we're starting to watch them.
With the colors that it's got, yeah.
But does it have the same color as Muamua?
It's similar. It's similar enough, and that's just it. It's the third one in how many years? 5 years now.
Yeah. But didn't it course correct?
That's why it's 3. No, it hasn't yet. No.
Oh, I thought it already had.
3I. No, it's like 3I, which is like third interstellar.
Yep.
And then Atlas is where the thing detected it. So that's why it's named that way. There's been some, it's been some wobble in its course. Well, yeah, it's all these interstellar objects have some wobble. And
has it made it through the ring? Has it made it through the ring of plasma fire yet?
No, yeah.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It was it Voyager 2 that went out and found the plasma ring. Yeah. I'm like, great.
Is it going to find V'ger? That's all I want to know. Is it going to find V'ger?
I know. So now, this is the stuff that I'm okay with it coming in. I am too. Absolutely.
If it happens to be a probe, pull this episode up and yell at me, gang, and then I'll be like, "Hey, I was mistaken." But
I just want to see what they're selling.
If it happens to be a probe, we need to call Jeff Goldblum so he can upload a virus.
Right.
Virus,
exactly.
Yes. Oh yeah. God, no! Don't talk about viruses and aliens.
Oh, we got that coming. Don't worry. We got that coming.
I know.
But I want to jump on a contract. Yeah. Well, not last, but close.
You're like the third person in like a month to be like, not understanding the Independence Day reference.
I understood the Independence Day reference. I love it. We totally understood it.
Coming up. There's a bit coming up.
Yeah, we're getting ready to do it. So this is what I want to talk about.
A War of the Worlds reference. Oh, yeah. God. This isn't nerd news, John.
It is nerd news because all of us nerd thinks she's hot as hell. That's the whole thing.
Everybody thinks she's hot as hell. It's not just nerds.
I mean, there's a reason why we don't. There's a reason why we don't talk about Brie Larson anymore.
Who?
We don't talk about Brie Larson anymore because we got Sydney Sweeney. Yep.
Who's Brie Larson?
Exactly.
That's just an unflattering photo of her. Her hair looks amazing in this photo.
I know, doesn't it? I wish I had hair like that.
This photo is something to cause a big uproar.
No, it's because of this that really kind of got thrown back. And you know what's kind of funny? So we've got, and to me it's nerdy.
Why this is a problem either.
It's not. None of these are problems. So Sweeney's not a problem. No. This is not a problem. And now Lainey Wilson is coming out with Wrangler.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that or
not. What happened is Denim, Levi's, they had campaigns with older, bigger ladies, and all that for a long time. And now they've done this, and people are upset because it's like a step backwards. Oh my gosh, you're caving into allowing pretty women to be in ads and appeal to men and women. And it's like, dude,
I thought American Eagle shut down. To be honest with you, I didn't think American Eagle was around. Yeah. So, but here is your Jeff Goldblum thing that we were talking about. So did anybody? I watched it. I watched it
too.
Fuck this.
Yes.
Honey, you got to think bigger than you think. Get out of that box you're in. The reason we're talking about this is because
War of the Worlds. Tom Cruise was the last person to make a War of the Worlds movie, and it was fucking
Independence
terrible.
Day.
Why are we making it again?
Independence Day was War of the Worlds as well. It was a take on it. It was Gene Devlin's take on War of the Worlds. That's why he kills them with a computer virus. And they kill him with a computer virus.
So
and this is
where
the
were
same
you?
Thing.
Right. Where were you at when the first ID4 came out? Do you remember where you saw it?
Yeah.
In theaters.
Front row of
Wasn't
a
it
theater.
Like 1994?
Yep. I was front row of a theater, or 95?
95.
I kept thinking one of my kids. Yeah, 95.
Well, actually, late.
Theaters, I remember that.
Late 1995. And let me tell you how.
Beth was born. I had to get a babysitter, and we went late, so we had to get front row middle, and that was perfect. That was the best. Right. I will never see it as good as that again. So
let me tell you this is a great story. The first when I saw it in a theater. Oh, you can't see my air quotes. Theater, right? So I had gotten hurt, and I was paralyzed. And my first baby was born. Dylan has to be after September because we went to a drive-in theater in Connecticut, and they backed, and I'm weird. I fell in love with the Pontiac, not the Silhouette, the the Transport. The big van, remember the one that looked like the space shuttle from Star Trek? Okay, so my wife, my mother, my best friends put me in the back of the Transport because it could lay down and bring out. And then we went to a drive-in theater and backed it in because I had not been able to get out of the house or do anything for, it was about 2 months. And they backed us in, and it was a drive-in theater. The opening was up Periscope.
Oh, right? Nice. Great movie.
Yep. And then we watched ID4, and I could do it because I could lay down, and because where you park. Down Periscope. Yeah.
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, yes. Kelsey Graham. Yep. So I saw. So anyway, so that's how I was so doped up. I do remember going. I do remember watching. I've watched it multiple times. Now I won't watch anything he's in at all. So, But the reason I bring this up is because I watched it because everybody else is just hammering it, and I couldn't figure out what is so bad about it. Right? It's done in first person.
It's
everything.
It's not. It's filmed as a Zoom call. You're looking at Ice Cube.
Well, that's what I mean. It's you're so
freaking movie.
Okay, so now that was done with both Unfriended movies and a couple other horror movies.
Yes,
those
were
great. Situations, it works out very well because
that was great.
You've got like a mass killer coming up behind them. In this sort of situation, I can understand why people are like, absolutely not. This is not okay.
Well, it's so nonsensical. Because he's supposedly working for like the NSA. He's a government.
No. He's not NSA. Okay, have you seen it,
Homeland Defense. He's defending. He's watching his family more than he's watching the government.
Yes.
And he's running drones. He's running all this, and War of the Worlds starts happening around him. There's tripods. The effects were like 2001. Asylum sci-fi channel level effects. It was filmed during the pandemic, so I get that. That's why they did this.
Yeah.
But they also, there was a reason it didn't release for 5 years because it's terrible.
It's horrible. but you know, if you don't watch it, you don't know. So I literally sat there. Yesterday I edited all day, and I had nothing but Bigfoot movies running on. It's kind of funny. I never realized Bryce from Expedition Bigfoot was an actor. I thought I remember. Dawson's Creek. He was in.
Shot during the pandemic, released 5 years later, is such a cop out for a shitty movie that is literally.
Exactly.
If this is true, an Amazon Prime delivery person tells Cube's character to cop a USB from Amazon so he can deliver it via Prime Air with a drone. That is literally okay. Not only are we're paying $2 a month to remove these bullshit commercials, even though we're paying for a Prime subscription. Now there's a big old Prime fucking ad in the middle of the goddamn movie.
In the middle of it. In the middle of it.
Pandemic released 5 years later is such a cop out.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'm not going to watch it based on that alone. Amazon gets enough of my money.
Clark Gregg is in the middle of it as the head of his agency, and he's actually the only actor in it that's actually any good. His whole family.
I like. Oh, what's her name is in it? Because she's just hot. That's why I like her.
I just pulled up this article.
Oh, okay. The scientist girl.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. She's all right. She's all right in it. But again, there's all this. There's this bit is like the aliens are stealing our data instead of our blood, as in the original War of the Worlds, instead of anything.
Right.
But they're not stealing our data. We're stealing our.
But the problem is like, they're deleting the internet. They're deleting all these things. But Facebook still works. Zoom still works. Instagram still works. YouTube still works. I'm like, wait a minute.
What? No. So, that's where they launched the push for WhatsApp.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's this was just even if you turn off your, I don't even think Rift Tracks or Mystery Science Theater could fix this. It's so bad.
But you know what? Hey, I watched it. I watched the whole thing. I mean, I watched some pretty dumb shit. So I just watched it because I wanted to see how.
This is one I'm like, no, I'm good.
No, you don't have to go watch this at all.
I made a post after this, after I watched it, because it was all over Amazon's front page a couple times. I'm like, and I am a War of the Worlds junkie. It's one of my favorite books.
I love I like the original World of Wars. Yes.
War of the Worlds book is probably one of the greatest books. I read it.
What's that?
You said World of Warcraft.
Did I really? Yeah. Hey, look, it's all fake shit to me. I don't give a crap anymore.
The original book is one of my favorite books. I read it every Halloween. I listen to the Orson Welles radio adaptation, probably one of the greatest radio plays of all time, transformed media. Then you cut to the 1953 George Powell, probably one of the greatest movies of all time. And then You go to the 1970s, and Jeff Wayne did a musical version of War of the Worlds, a rock opera, and it is probably, arguably, the closest to the book. It's probably one of the best adaptations of all time. And Richard Burton narrates it. It's really good.
Nice.
Then there's the terrible Tom Cruise, but at least it's watchable and kind of enjoyable. Independence Day, probably the best semi-adaptation, loose adaptation. And then nobody's ever done the original book. I would love to see the original book, that Battle of the Thunder Child and Ironclad versus 3 of the Tripods. Give me that any day. I will pay money if somebody just wants to animate that. I will be acceptable with AI animation if somebody makes that scene happen.
There you go.
But
so the last two things I want to talk about.
This is not War of the Worlds. It's terrible.
I watched it. I literally was going to just watch a couple of this and then go back, and then I got hooked. So
I'm looking at this girl who went off El Capitan.
Oh yeah.
Another tourist. Got too close to the edge? No, I'm not sure yet.
Good. Very, very good. This was done by the people who did American Prime Evil.
She was hurt, scared. She was running from something.
Which was the original Justified.
I used to be pretty good at it, remember?
And this is, they've already announced the second season for this now.
Yeah, they are. I'll watch it.
There's no animal tracks.
I went down a rabbit hole, man. I started watching it.
Whatever she was running from,
and I'm like,
running for a while.
Holy crap. And I literally watched it all the way through.
People come here to explore, see maybe 10% of the park.
We have close to 1 million acres of wilderness.
Things happen different out here.
And
this girl
same
part of your group?
producers from The Pit.
Yes.
Guys, who are you talking tonight? What's it saying? That bodies will fall like the stars.
Yeah, very...
You know,
do these mean anything to you?
It took me
Keep evil
4
spirits away.
episodes to realize
Evil
that his son's
spirits,
dead.
evil anything.
Oh, no, I figured that. I was very Sixth Sense about that early on. I'm like, wait a minute.
I think
Kid's really there. How is he doing this? He's singing that.
Find out.
You have to stop beating yourself to death with memories.
It may change everything.
Well, I'm going to come back because we're running out of time, so...
Yeah, Sam Neill's very sick, but he's doing all these projects while he can. He's like, I'm fighting it, but I'm also going to keep working so I got money for my family and to support the projects I love to support.
Yep.
But yeah, if you watch that, the real life version of that is what we watched, the Yellowstone Law and Louisiana Law, which is like cops, but from the wildlife marshals.
The warden side. Yeah. Love it. Love it. And so the next one, I don't know if you guys have watched any of these. I've gone back real quick. I'm only going to play a little bit.
Okay.
And we can talk. We're talking over all this, by the way, so that way people can hear it.
That's how we should do it.
I have binged all of this, and I'm starting into the news.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to go storm chase. I think I'm going to stop Bigfoot and I'm going to go storm chase.
All right. You have fun with that. I draw the line there. I'm too old.
Hey, look, it's your time to go. It's your time to go. I'd rather go to something exciting.
Your time to go if you drive into a tornado. That's your time to go, baby. You've made it your time to go.
Screams.
You know, it's funny. I've lived through 3 tornadoes in my lifetime.
My heart was pounding. My hands were shaking.
What? Called In the Eye of the Storm.
Your life.
Eye of the Storm. It's Discovery, but you can watch on HBO because it's Discovery.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
pretty epic.
I'm actually going to add that to my list right now.
Definitely it's worth going and seeing. I'm just saying. So yeah. Let's see here.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like foaming at the mouth to watch Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. I'll be watching that this weekend for sure.
I watched what's the one the Poop Cruise? That was pretty bad. So. And then they did the train wreck.
Before we get out of here, because as we got what about 40? We can go as long as we want to. I don't give a shit anymore. Amanda, here is Amanda's.
Opening the wrong apps.
Yeah.
Here's Amanda's all her information. So that way, if anybody wants to go look, follow, all that kind of fun, wonderful stuff, you can.
Stalker at events. You know,
stalker. I mean, I stalk her all the time. She doesn't even know it.
The stalking joke, we can stop that right now for a reason.
Okay.
And I'll tell you guys off air.
You can find out what event she's at. So.
Yes.
Get her autograph.
Same thing.
I can't do the stalking jokes right now, guys.
And then we're gonna go. And then look, if you can go see Mark here, and you know all this. This is what I keep telling everybody. Just go to people's website. Oh my God, just go to their website. Stop with the link tree shit and the uplinks and all that other bullshit. Just go there. You can find everything. It'll be just fine.
We just published that new book, and we lost access to our Twitter right after the book came out. Twitter shut us down for some reason.
Well, who did you make mad?
I don't know, but
God, Mark.
But we lost that, and we lost a couple other things, and so it's like, but our website's been up for a decade, and we'll still be there. So you know, come find us. EerieTravels.com. You'll find us.
And then Area 52. Everybody can go there and watch everything and listen to everything and blah, blah, blah. It all works. And just remember this. Please go to Cardio Miracle, order your stuff, or go to Squatch Juice. Squatch Juice, to me, if you're drinking Gatorade, you need to stop. Put this stuff in your body. When I showed my doctor what's in this versus Gatorade, because I drink a lot of Gatorade, I was drinking a lot of Gatorade. He's like, this everybody should be drinking. Matter of fact, I was trying liquid IV for a while. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. And then you know what? Go to Hero and order a bracelet or shirt. They have shirts, bracelets, hats. It's good for the military guys. I mean, they do need our support. I love them all to death. So, you know, with that being said, I appreciate everybody watching tonight. And it's so weird me having to do all this stuff. So, but it's easier because I know what I'm doing. We love everybody. We'll see everybody hopefully maybe next week, the week after. And everybody have a good nerdy week. Bye.